Hi, welcome back to the Alvar Sports Podcast. My name is Gogo. I have some NFL news and some NBA and some March Madness stuff. Um, First off, let's start. 49ers, they recently traded Jordan Mason to the Vikings. Um, Clearly, the 49ers are saying this draft is loaded with running backs. We're willing to go cheaper, and the Vikings have acquired a good running back. He's good, but this draft is loaded with good running backs. Sticking with the Vikings. So apparently the Vikings are no longer interested in Rodgers, so they're out of the race. I guess teams were asking about if they would trade J.J. McCarthy, and the Vikings said no, we're not in business to trade J.J. So they're keeping J.J., which is good. Hopefully he has a bounce back year. I know he got hurt, but I think he'll do fine, especially with Kevin O'Connell, especially how much he made magic with, Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins. So hopefully he has a good season. Sticking with Rodgers. So Rodgers has only two teams now. It looks like there's only two teams, which is the Giants and the Steelers. So my whole thing with him is that I don't know why you're taking your sweet time, dude. Clearly one of these teams wants to know where you're going. Or maybe they do know, but he's still second guessing himself that maybe he wants to retire. But there hasn't been any news. I know insiders will say that they know something, but with Rodgers, he has a tight inner circle. He doesn't let information go out. So we don't know what these reporters are actually saying is true. So with Rodgers, I hope he makes a quick decision now because, you're kind of holding these teams by their balls. Like, come on, dude. Like, either you're going to play or you're not going to play. So make your decision and we can move on. I know he likes to be the center of attention of everything, but this is getting annoying. Kyle Juszczyk is back with the 49ers. This one is very interesting because obviously we saw the 49ers release them, and now they brought him back, which absolutely makes no sense. I mean, you could just had him restructure a deal, pay him cheaper or something, but to release him and then bring him back, like, come on, dude. Who's making the decisions over there? Like, make up your mind. Either you're going to release him or you're going to keep him. Mekhi Becton has signed with the Chargers. Had a good season with the Eagles, and before that, he was with the Jets, which didn't work out well. But anybody who plays for the Jets, obviously, it doesn't really work out. So he signs with the Chargers for 2 years, $20 million. Should be a good offensive line, but the Chargers yesterday signed Andre James, which if you have seen Raiders games when they play the Chiefs or any top defensive tackle, you see him get blown apart. So I hopefully maybe Jim can work something with Andre James, but man, he struggles against a bull rush because he'll get pushed back and he will get knocked down. So, and he lost his job with the Raiders to a rookie, and that rookie stepped in for him, and that was it. That's why the Raiders let him go, because we have no use for you anymore. Cooper Kupp signed with the Seahawks for $15 million season. That's a lot of money for a guy that hasn't performed well, especially after the Super Bowl. Like, he's been injured, and we saw Puka Nacua. He stepped up, and he's pretty much taken the game by storm. And so Cooper has been left in the dust, but Seattle is paying him a lot of money. And I don't know if he's going to get the ball because with Seattle, they don't have an offensive line. So hopefully in the draft, they can address the offensive line. Because if not, Sam Darnold is going to be seeing ghosts again. And speaking of Sam Darnold, so we saw that he signed a 3-year, $100 million or $110 million. So the Seahawks structured this contract where they can get out of it after year one. So if it doesn't work, especially how we saw Sam play against the Vikings, played against the Rams and the Lions, they can get out after year one and not worry about it. You're gonna pay him $38 million for that season, but you can get out of it. So good for them. I don't think Sam is that good, but clearly those 2 games, those 2 bad games he had, clearly that's why they worked it into the contract, just in case it doesn't work, we can just, cover our assets. All right. Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley signed a massive contract with the Texans. He signed a massive extension with the Texans. 3 years, $90 million. Well deserved. Good for him. But now, my boy Trent McDuffie is next, and we have seen that dude play good. He's a good ass corner, so we know he's next. As we know with the Chiefs, how much they have spent a lot of money with Patrick and other players. So if it isn't with the Chiefs, then we have seen in the past the Chiefs will trade you and that team will pay you. So whoever acquires Trent McDuffie is getting a hell of a corner. That dude is good. If he's worth $40 million a year, you pay him freaking $40 million because he will make your defense good. Jumping to the Bengals. So the Bengals have recently signed Jamar Chase and T. Higgins to their contract extensions, which good for them. They got their money. But for the team, last season you guys suck at defense. You guys were ranked 25th and you gave up 53 touchdowns. So you haven't drafted well on defense. You haven't drafted well on the offensive line. So I'm expecting next season for you guys to score the same amount of points and probably lose the same amount of games. Because in your division, we know the Steelers play good defense, and we know the Ravens play good defense, and the Browns are Browns, but they do play good defense. So with you guys spending all that money on offense, we're just going to leave the issue, which is the defense, alone, and hopefully we draft well, and hopefully you'll be better. But I'm not picking you guys to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not even picking you guys to win your division because you guys will probably start off slow, and then ever will be the same repeat and rinse. Oh, Bengals have a good offense, but their defense is crap. So I don't know what to say. You guys clearly, I've never seen a team do this. We see what the Bills did. They let go. They traded Stephon, and they reloaded. They got younger. They got cheaper, and Chiefs do the same thing. The Eagles do the same thing. So good luck to the Bengals and their season. I'm not picking you guys to win, but good luck. Packers. Packers just submitted a proposal today to ban the tush push. Like, come on, dude. Really? Just because the Eagles are having success and you can't defend it or you can't replicate it. Like, come on, man. You can't ban that play. Yes, I guess people don't like it because it's a rugby play, but come on. Like, if you don't like it, then stop it. And I think, I can be wrong, but I think the Buccaneers did stop it, especially with Vita Vea. But the Packers are deeming it unsafe and blah, blah, blah. But if you see this last season, I think the Packers tried to do a quarterback sneak or some type of tush push, and they failed miserably. So I can see why they're salty, like, oh, we can't stop it, so we should just stop. We should ban the play. Like, come on, bro. Grow up. March Madness. March Madness starts tomorrow. I made a bracket. I have Florida winning. I don't think Florida will win, but we'll see. I'm not good with brackets, but I like playing with them. It's pretty fun to follow. So hopefully I can finally win a bracket, but I've had bad luck. They always bust by a couple games in, and I'm done. Warriors. Warriors have been dominating since acquiring, well, I wouldn't say dominate, but they've been having success since acquiring Jimmy Butler. I was a little bit hesitant about the Warriors acquiring Jimmy because we have seen him blow bridges with the Heat, the Sixers, I think can't remember what other team, but he's been a loose cannon. So I was a little bit skeptical about acquiring him. So hopefully the Warriors can win enough games to keep him happy, because if next season it doesn't work out, then he'll probably lash out and say, I want to be traded to a different team, blah, blah, blah. That's how Jimmy works. Like, He's happy a moment, and then the next moment he's like, I don't want to be here. So, Warriors doing good. I'm also very critical how they're building this team. It's been frustrating the last couple of years because they have wasted Steph and Steve Kerr. I don't know if the Warriors can develop players. Clearly, they can't draft well, and they can't develop. So it's been very frustrating. But now that they're winning, it's looking good. But how far they can go, that's to be determined. So jumping to the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento is ranked in ninth spot in the conference. So Sacramento has been struggling lately, but they have to find a freaking way to win. Because if you're close to the playoffs, you got to figure it out, dude. Like, come on. They have a big matchup against the Cavs, which I know that's a tall mountain to climb, but if I know they can do it. NBA, with the NBA, their smaller market teams have been dominating. OKC and Cavs have been dominating lately. So I know the national media doesn't like it because, Boston is playing good, but, the Lakers and the Clippers and the Warriors, like, those are the teams they want. Like, that's what brings in ratings and stuff. So to see the Cavs and OKC dominating is good. I like it. I'm all for small market, big market, but if a small market doing great, then you give them their flowers. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. God bless you all.